Tua fans, stand up. Stand up, Tua fans. Shout out to Flight Reacts. Because we are here today to celebrate. He's finally did what we thought he was going to do, what we saw in Alabama. 6 touchdown passes.
One time, hey, throw your hands to the sky tonight, cause I think.
What is good, YouTube? This is your boy Aaron.
Brian.
And this is the Courtside View Podcast. This is episode 26, and we are back. And man, week 2 of the NFL season, I thought week 1 was crazy. Week 2 was just like, hold on. We about to make it even more entertaining. The agenda, something about Roger Goodell made the call to the refs or something, and he was like, listen, we're going to make it even better. We're going to get people more entertained. Now, DirecTV, that whole situation, people are still dealing with that whole thing.
What happened?
So, people weren't able to get on DirecTV Sunday Ticket.
Oh, okay.
So second week in a row, unfortunately, I don't have it, so I really don't care. But I just think it's just funny how it's still not working. But anywho, oh my God, I want to start by talking about my man Tua. Tua. There's a lot of haters. It's a lot of doubters. People that doubted Tua. Granted, we put him on the fraud watch list, but I'm just being objective. I have to see how Tua performs this year, because he hasn't been performing up to my expectations these past 2 years. So that's why I put him on the fraud watch list, but I'm still a fan of him. All I got to say is, Tua fans, stand up. Stand up, Tua fans. Shout out to Flight Reacts, because we are here today to celebrate. He's finally did what we thought he was going to do, what we saw in Alabama. 6 touchdown passes. Everybody was praying for his downfall. Everybody was writing him off the first half. Oh, he's a bum. Oh, he needs to just stop right now. He's a backup. Fourth quarter came around. 4 touchdown passes. What they saying now? They real quiet. My man Tua balled out. My boy Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle came to play in the fourth quarter, was down by like 3 scores, and just showed Baltimore like, listen, we got a high-powered offense. There's a reason why we traded for Tyreek Hill, because we are legit. We are coming here to contend. Tua Tagovailoa is coming here to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. People just hating because he a left-handed quarterback. He don't throw the ball the way that you like. The velocity isn't as smooth as a Justin Herbert, as a Patrick Mahomes. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, results matter. And 6 touchdown passes, you can't refute that. Oh, they were wide open. Okay, they were wide open. But if it was another quarterback, if it was Patrick Mahomes, would you be saying that? No, you would be praising him. Justin Herbert, you would be praising him. Lamar Jackson, you would be praising him. Josh Allen, you would be praising him. But when it comes to Tua, we're going to make all of these excuses like, oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, because of scheme. But you wouldn't be doing that about any other great quarterback. So let's give him his credit. Tua has done it. Now, granted, he still has the Bills coming up, and that's going to be the true test. If he beats the Bills, or if he balls out against the Bills, pause, by the way, then what are you going to say? What are you going to say if he plays well against the Bills, huh? So, yeah, how did you feel about that game, man? Because, you rooting for the Baltimore Ravens and stuff. I know you had to be devastated.
The Ravens defense pulled an all-time sale job.
Yes, they did.
That was utterly disgusting. Mm-hmm. And if I'm Lamar, I'm very upset, because he had a fantastic performance.
Yes, he did.
And the defense squandered it. I mean, like, dog, I don't understand. I'm really not understanding how did they lose that game. Like, what the heck was y'all doing? Like, I was watching Red Zone, I kept seeing Dolphins score. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Dolphins score. I said, all right, let me turn this game on. And I was like, dang.
I was hyped.
I thought the Ravens defense would be good, actually.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Apparently not. I mean, Lamar the offense had a great performance, but man, that defense is. Whew.
Let's talk about Rashad Bateman, man. Dude, he cooked Xavier Howard on that one route for a touchdown. Man, dude he looking legit. He was like a number one.
Nice route.
You know, you had Hollywood Brown, you traded him, you know, you let him go, but then now Rashad Bateman, I wasn't a believer in Rashad Bateman. You know, all these fantasy experts were like, draft Rashad Bateman. I was like, okay. Well, I see now I was wrong because this dude right here can fly. Dude,
I didn't know he was that quick.
Me either. I was like, wow, this guy right here. So Lamar Jackson has a little weapon he could use with Mark Andrews. Hopefully J.K. Dobbins can get healthy. So, yeah, they got a little something going on. So I'm glad that Lamar Jackson finally has a receiver that he can rely on, hopefully. But, yeah,
you know what? And I think that failed fourth down conversion at the goal line really was the momentum changer.
Yeah.
Because after that, the Ravens really couldn't get much of anything going.
Yeah.
And that's when the Dolphins were like, take the points. You're up by so many. Just take the points.
Mm-hmm.
See, if they would have took that field goal, they probably would have won.
Don't get too cute. Try to, you know, if you're up big lead, just take the points as much as you can so the other team doesn't have any momentum, any confidence. So I agree with you on that one. But at the end of the day, the corners, what is his name? That rookie, whatever.
Yeah,
that
he's
rookie
Kyle
safety.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I was looking on Twitter or whatever. There's one account that I follow, and they like sort of follow and grade like rookie players, and they graded him. He was like the best like DB of the week, rookie DB of the week. I'm like, how? I'm like, what? Like, how? Like, did you not see the game? So, yeah, man. Yeah, Marlon Humphreys, Marcus Peters. I don't know where they.
You know
were
what? I think it may be time to say it.
What?
Marcus Peters was a good dude.
He was a good dude, huh? Well, it was a lot of busted coverages. I know that for sure.
He just let. Was it Tyreek? It might have been Reek. He just let him run right past him.
It was Tyreek.
I was like, yeah, this dude is cooked.
Yeah, coming back from that injury, man. It's looking bad out here. Yeah, that game was amazing. I can't wait for the Dolphins versus Bill games. Hopefully, the Dolphins can finally get over the hump and defeat the Bills because the Bills have always had their number. So we'll get to that game eventually. But let's go to the next games. There was like two other games, the Cardinals and it was the Browns game. Let's talk about the Browns game real quick because, bruh, I was looking at there was like a picture, right? And it was like all the games. The one was the Ravens game, the Browns game, the Cardinals game. The Browns game was probably the one that had my head scratching the most because I was looking at the picture, whatever, and they were up by like 2 scores, and it was like maybe under 2 minutes remaining. And I remember the Jets were like they weren't even like close to the end zone, whatever. They were like 40 yards at their own end zone. And I'm like, how the hell do you blow that? Seriously. Like, Browns. First of all, Jacoby Brissett is a scrub. Let's get that out the way. Dude is not good. Like, he's a backup for a reason. How the hell do you let Joe Flacco, 38 years old, do that to you guys? Aren't you supposed to have a really good defense? You have Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney, etc. You let a rookie, granted, Garrett Wilson is top 15. He's top 15. I'll give you that. But besides Garrett Wilson, who else? Michael Carter? Like, come on now. Breece Hall? Elijah Moore? Seriously. Like, this is what we doing here. Joe Flacco leading the charge, and you guys just let them walk down the field, score, and then get the onside kick and score again. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on, man. Kevin Stefanski, I thought you were supposed to be a really good coach. You're not looking that way. You're looking like a fraud right now. Losing to the Jets, of all teams. Like, they don't even have their number 1 pick in Zach Wilson. He's on the bench recovering. So yeah, that was an abomination. That was an embarrassment. When I saw them get the onside kick, I'm like, what in the world is going on? And they scored. Now they said that Nick Chubb should have
he scored instead of just running the clock out.
But that's not his fault though.
Play defense.
Play defense and get the onside kick. Stop making these boneheaded mistakes. And that's just bad coaching. That is bad coaching. So
I don't understand how it's the year 2022 and teams still cannot recover an onside kick.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's crazy.
Like, it ain't rocket science.
Man, I still have nightmares about that NFC Championship game, Seahawks versus the Packers. And that one, I think Jordy Nelson, whoever it is that dropped the pass, whatever, Jordy Nelson's supposed to get the pass. He's supposed to, catch the ball, but he got in his way. I think he was it Bostic, whatever his name was. We cut him immediately afterwards. I remember that. But yeah, I still have nightmares. But yeah, onside kick, it's just crazy to me. It's just really crazy.
Yeah, a Joe Flacco game-winning drive is crazy in 2022.
Yeah, you would think that he would be pretty much done with football.
Yeah, I was shocked he was still in the league this year.
So yeah, that's crazy. Garrett Wilson though, he's phenomenal. Like I thought that he would struggle, not necessarily because of his talent, but just the quarterback throwing him the football. I thought that would be a challenge, but not. Hey, I think he got like 14 targets.
Yeah, he was hooping. The Jets fans was clamoring for him to get more targets, and they said, okay, we're going to give him all the targets.
Yeah, so that was great to see. I'm glad that he's finally living up to his potential. Hopefully,
the receivers this year,
yeah, they're balling out. They're balling out. Besides, they're balling out. The first round picks in particular. So I'm glad about that. I just hope that when Zach Wilson comes back, he's still able to produce, because Zach Wilson, he's a bit of a question mark, but we'll get down that road later. But then we have the Cardinals and the Raiders, man. Kyler Murray. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Josh McDaniels? I told you that he's a question mark. We need to have a conversation, because the Chiefs are in a division with arguably three of the dumbest coaches in the NFL. Nathaniel Hackett, Josh McDaniels, and Brandon Staley. Bruh. And all these NFL experts didn't pick the Chiefs to win the division. They were like, oh, yeah, the Chargers are going to win. Oh, the Raiders are going to win. Like, who is the head coach? Who is the head coach? And Josh McDaniels is the head coach, and Kyler Murray had a field day in the fourth quarter against them. I think they went in OT, was it? Yeah, he went in OT. Also, dude has one good receiver, Hollywood Brown. Nobody else. He has James Conner, but we all know James Conner. He's all right. He's serviceable. He's serviceable. Nice, top 15.
He's no Tony Pollard.
Yeah, but I don't know about all that, but that's a different conversation for another day. But yeah, he went full Superman mode, just unguardable, unstoppable. I don't know how he did it. I thought the game was over. But the Raiders are going to be the Raiders, just like the Chargers are going to be the Chargers. And with bad coaching, this is the result. And you pointed out that the Raiders, their defense is still skeptical. You said it yourself.
First, it's one more thing you didn't address about that Raiders team.
Derek Carr.
Yes.
That bum.
He is not the guy.
I kept telling you he's okay. Let's go.
Derek Carr is not the guy. We know who he is at this point. He's going to give the ball to the other team, and he's not really going to show up in crunch time. Now, granted, Hunter Renfrow did fumble twice on that last drive.
Yeah, he did do that.
I would have beat him up in the locker room, but that's just me. But yeah, Derek Carr just to allow that type of, wasn't it 20-7 in the fourth quarter?
Yep.
Yeah, you can't get you get probably 3-4 first downs, you win the game.
Yeah,
that's the reality. You couldn't get that, and it's not like the Cardinals got world beaters on defense or anything.
They don't have nobody besides J.J. Watt and who that safety, I forgot his name. He's pretty good. Buda Baker, yeah. Besides those two.
Like all that receiving talent. And there is no way, there is unacceptable that Devontae Adams had 2 catches for 12 yards. Two catches for a top 3 receiver in the league.
Jalen, the super fan, Cardinals fan, said that Byron Murphy was locking him down. So I don't know. Was it Derek Carr wasn't throwing him the ball enough, or was it Byron Murphy was locking him down? Who knows? I would say it's Derek Carr. I'd have to see the tape. I would say it's Derek Carr, but you never know. I'd
have to watch the tape.
Yeah, that don't sound right, but you never know. But yeah, Devontae Adams with 2 catches, that's crazy.
And his family was in attendance. Thanksgiving is going to be very awkward.
Ooh. Ooh, that's family in attendance. Yeah, me if I was Devontae Adams, I wouldn't speak to Derek Carr, for a couple of days.
Hey, but this what Devontae Adams wanted though. He made his bed. You gotta lay in it.
Yeah.
We'll call Derek Carr a Hall of Famer.
Aaron Rodgers yeah, right. Okay, that's hilarious, man. Oh, they're gonna have a great connection. Yeah, okay, all right.
In week 1, and they still lose.
It's so crazy because you know how last year the media was praising Derek Carr. Like, look at all this dysfunction.
Bro, I did not know he had 23 touchdowns and 13 interceptions.
Just mediocre. Just mediocre, bro. They were like, oh my God, look what Derek Carr overcame, with all this, the Henry Ruggs situation, all these other guys getting in trouble, players going down with injuries. Look what he did. Like, okay. And then they got the interim head coach. Okay, sir. All right. Well, what is his touchdowns? What is his interceptions? Let me see how he looks next year when he has more players available. And sure behold, he's back to where he was, and now the media is not praising him. So all that, he overcame this, overcame that, man, that's whitewash, man. We washing all
They
that
had
now.
some of the biggest hype going into the season, and they're currently last in their division.
Yeah, I'm not a believer because of the head coach. I knew Josh McDaniels wasn't going to – and then I think Chandler Jones doesn't have a sack this year.
Nope.
Wow.
How much money they gave that dude?
I don't know, but it's a lot of money. They signed a bunch of people, man, and now
Your
the
top
results-
pass rusher don't have a sack. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. So Raiders is not looking good right now, but we're gonna have to wait to see. Now let's go to some other
Let's
games.
address the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room? Oh, go ahead.
I was wrong.
Oh,
I'll
God.
take that. But I've never been more happy to be wrong in my life. The Dallas Cowboys went to Jerry World against all odds and beat the almighty Bengals led by Joe Shiesty. That is the corniest nickname I've. Oh my God. Anywho,
I'm never call a man
Joe
Shiesty.
Shiesty was looking like, I don't even know, but he was not looking like that dude that went to the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that much. And
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. Jamar.
Oh
my God.
Jamar. Trayvon Diggs not big on technique. He's hit or miss. He must have hit Sunday
Oh God.
because you had 2 catches for 14 yards when guarded by Diggs. And only had 53 or 54 yards on the receiving night. So dang, not only was you getting strapped by Trayvon, you was getting strapped by Anthony Brown too. Embarrassing. The Bengals did all that talking in the offseason. All of that talking. And look at them.
Yeah, they 0-2.
Didn't I tell you the Bengals going to get hit by the Super Bowl slump? People ain't believe me.
You had them at 10-7, I think.
Yeah, I think I think they can still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they lose to the Jets next week, then we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation. You feel me? 0-3.
That's tough. That is tough.
Was that a Mickey Mouse run to the Super
It
Bowl?
might, I wouldn't blame someone if they said so.
Okay. Yeah.
And let's talk one more thing about that game. Micah Parsons, this dude.
I should have picked him for Defensive Player of the Year. He's legit.
I should have too. I didn't want to.
You almost had me though. You said, "Hey, the popular pick is Michael Parsons," but I was like, "Man, this Cowboys defense really."
This
gonna be that
dude
good?
is generational. He has 4 sacks. He's leading the league in sacks, pressures, and tackles for loss,
Crazy.
and QB hits.
Crazy.
This dude is phenomenal. Dan Quinn is a genius for putting that dude on the edge and saying, let's see what he could do. Oh my goodness, I honestly wouldn't be mad if he moved there full time. Because he's that good. Like he's clear and cut the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year.
Dude is legit, especially guys like make a run in the playoffs. He's definitely going to get a lot of consideration, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I got to give him his credit, give him his props.
He's the reason why this defense is gone from pretty solid to like elite.
Yeah.
He raises the floor of the defense that much.
Well, I'm going to need that defense coming against the Giants, bro, because I have you guys in my fantasy team. I have the Cowboys defense in my fantasy team. So show up this Sunday. Don't win the game.
Do you think Brian DeBoer can call a better game than Zach Taylor?
Hell no.
Okay, then that answers your question.
Daniel Jones is a quarterback.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then Saquon didn't even go off last week.
He had 20-some rushes for like.
I don't know, but
70 yards?
it wasn't
good.
It wasn't pretty. So I have no way. Even
Let's
though you guys
hope.
are gonna be at
Let's
home.
hope Kellen Moore. We home again?
No, you guys on the
I'm about
road.
to say-
Excuse me. I'm talking about the Giants. They
Oh,
gonna be at home.
okay. Yeah, but Kellen Moore, he called a better game. I will admit, he called a better game. Why couldn't you call the stuff last week though, when the QB1 was playing? But that's another story.
Maybe he's racist. I'm just playing
No.
with him. First of all, I need to say this. Michael Irvin.
What did he say this time?
Oh my God. Cooper Rush was Tom Brady like? Come on, man. You're just a troll, bro. Like, please stop. Like, dude, you play football, man. You are a Hall of Famer. What are you
did you
talking
see
about?
how Tom played against the Saints?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, like,
Hey,
come on, bro.
hey.
Like, Tom Brady, like, dude. First you said Kirk Cousins will win MVP. That's a wash.
Yeah,
and now you're saying Cooper Rush was Tom Brady like against the Bay. Stop it, man. You pointed it out. I gotta hear Cooper Rush praise and all that. I gotta see overreactions. You were right.
I'm not mad about Cooper Rush getting praised because he's a solid backup QB. But what I'm not going to sit up here is the Cowboys fans that sit up here going to say we should be running with Cooper over Dak. Dak is in that. I'm like, oh my God, y'all are the worst fans.
They must
ever.
be racist.
Y'all are literally the worst fans. I think Cowboys are hands down the worst fan base in the NFL.
Wow, you finally
Hands
realized
down.
that, huh?
The average IQ of a Cowboys fan is like 50 when it comes to football. They don't know anything. I think I know why. Because they wake up every morning and turn on these talk shows and get their opinions from the analyst instead of watching the film, watching the game tape, and getting their own perspective.
A lot of bandwagon fans.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And watch and y'all switched up on QB when y'all stay on that side, man. When he come back, stay on that side, man.
Okay, yeah.
It's funny. This is the only fan base that does this. You tell a Ravens fan about saying Lamar, they will probably jump you for that. You even tell a Raiders fan Derek Carr stinks, they'll probably try to squabble with you for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Cowboys the only fan base that historically bashes their quarterback every chance they get. It happened with Tony Romo. It's happening with Dak. It's absolutely disgusting. No other fan base treats their QB like that.
Yeah. Well, let's get to other games. Detroit, I think it was Detroit and Washington, I believe it was. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I told him what was going to happen.
What? First of all, the Detroit Lions offense is elite. One of the best offense in the NFL.
I told the Washington Football Wizards fans what was going to happen.
Aiden Hutchinson.
3 sacks. Wait till Mike. Oh my goodness, Mike getting 5 sacks when we played him week 4. My goodness.
Let me tell you something, because I said Aiden Hutchinson. I have him as defensive rookie of the year. I'm looking smart right now, because dude is 3 sacks in one game.
Trayvon Walker had a good game.
Yeah,
too.
he did, but I just think that Aiden Hutchinson going to have the sacks, and he's just going to be able to produce. Dude, man, he is something else. But yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, man, he is. I tried warning everybody before the season. Dude is legit. They're trying to say, because TJ Hawkinson come back, DeAndre Swift coming back, they're bringing in DJ Chark. I'm like, no. Jared Goff built a connection with Amon-Ra St. Brown last year. And when Jared Goff builds a connection with a receiver, he's not going back to where it once was. He's going to keep giving him the football. And like I said, Amon-Ra St. Brown going to be one of the best. And he is one of the best this year. Dude, man, he carried my
was
fantasy
going for
team.
like 1,200 yards at least.
Dude is carrying my fantasy team right now.
That dude, he got dog in him.
Yes, he does. Like I saw that video where he was naming all the receivers that went before him in the draft. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy is something. He's gonna be something.
I think him and Jamar like the best ones from that last draft. Devonta Smith hasn't really shown me enough, especially since he's not the number 1 guy anymore.
It was Jamar, Waddle, Amon-Ra, and Devontae Smith, I believe it was, and it might have been somebody else. Oh, was it Henry Ruggs was in the draft? I forgot.
No, Henry Ruggs was in the CD draft.
Yeah. So it was Jamar, Waddle, Amon-Ra, Devontae Smith, and I'm probably missing some people, but those.
I
are
think
some of the
Bateman
names.
was drafted last year, wasn't he?
I forgot. Maybe he was. Hey, that's an elite. That's an elite draft right there, man. These receivers are getting better and better each year. But yeah, Amon-Ra is just he's amazing. Jared Goff's he had a really good game as well.
Some throws he missed, typical Jared Goff
Yeah.
stuff, but he ain't played terrible.
And then DeAndre Swift, he was dealing with an injury, but he still managed to play. And Commanders' defense is awful because he slipped down.
Yeah, he
still was able to
failed, got
get-
back up, still scored a touchdown.
Like,
It was
that's
like
just
3rd and
bad.
14 or something like
That's
that.
just bad. Yeah, Ron Rivera, he's not gonna live. He's not gonna. His days in Washington it's not gonna be long because there is no way. Even that defensive coordinator, like there's
Jack
no
Del
way.
Rio. Oh, goodness.
There's no way you can just let that happen
And then
expect
what
consequences
they
to not
did,
happen.
they threw the players under the bus after the in the post game.
Man, what they say?
He was like, oh, some players missed their assignment there on that play and stuff like that. And then the linebacker on Jamin Davis, he posted something like a subliminal on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
was like, yeah, you're losing the locker room.
Yeah, for sure.
Because players like to post, you're losing the locker room. But I told them this was going. I was like, dog, y'all was in a dog fight with the Jaguars week 1. They literally had the number 1 pick. Y'all, no way y'all was beating Detroit.
No
Especially at away.
Detroit, yeah,
like
at Detroit.
that. And for Lions fans, man, they had that stadium rocking.
Because man, they haven't won in so long. They are just waiting for the team to win, and they look exciting. Now the defense, on the other hand, is skeptical, but at the same time,
Jeff Okudah Jeff Okudah is playing like how we thought he should have played when he got drafted 3rd overall.
Mm-hmm.
This dude had
Terry
Terry McLaurin in hell.
Wow, Jahan Doxson, he's been cooking. He's been balling. So shout out to Jahan Doxson. I was a little skeptical about the pick, even though I heard that he has the best hands in the draft. Well, he's showing why he has the best hands in the draft because that dude be catching everything. So yeah, shout out to him. But let's go to the next game. I want to go to let's go to the Monday night games because one of the things I was like very shocked, very surprised. Like just both of the games were blowouts. I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed. First of all, the Bills game, I knew it was gonna be a blowout, but I was like, damn, like that though. 41 points in 3 quarters. Like, did you guys have a game plan? Like, did you have a reasonable game plan? I get it. You don't have no receivers like that. You know, you had Treylon Burks, a rookie, Robert Woods come back from injury, but damn. 41 points? Derrick Henry? Dude, he looked like Brandon Jacobs.
I don't know, man.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry might be a good dude candidate.
Yeah, that injury, man. He looking like he's still trying to recover from that injury. Cause, dude, you know what really shocked me, what really made me sort of scratch my head and be worried about Derrick Henry when he played the Giants and he got pushed. Remember, he got pushed while he was carrying the ball.
Players ain't scared to tackle him no more.
I was like, whoa. I'm like, Derrick Henry don't get pushed like that often. That's alarming. So, Derrick Henry, man.
He was getting single tackled on Monday. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's bad. So it looks like he's still recovering from the injury. He's looking like his rookie year self when people are like, damn, when you gonna get it going, Derrick Henry? So yeah, that's alarming. Ryan Tannehill,
It's
he was a
Ryan
good dude.
You know what? At this point, if the Titans lose next week, just chop the season and throw Malik Willis in the fire.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way y'all gonna get better. But just prepare for the future.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the next game we have the Vikings versus the Eagles. I ain't gonna lie. At one time I'm like, damn, like I'm shocked this is a blowout. But then the other time I'm like, this is Kirk Cousins in prime time game. Wait a minute.
2-10.
Wait a minute.
Disgusting.
Wait a minute. Fourth Cousins is back? Like, oh my God. I haven't said that in a minute. But dude, I was just like, wow. Like you're really folding under pressure. Like this is what you do. Like how are you letting this happen? 2-10 in primetime games? How is that possible? Like how are you you have all these players on your team on the offensive end and you're still folding like that? Justin Jefferson was getting locked down. Let's talk about that for a second. How'd you feel about Darius Slay guarding Justin Jefferson?
Darius Slay, he earned even more stripes on Monday. 2 picks and was locking up Justin Jefferson, something crazy.
Man, he had more catches. He had more interceptions than Jalen Reagor had catches. Just wanted to let y'all know about that.
Yeah. That's why I picked the Eagles to win it. Like they're top to bottom, and Jalen Hurts has.
Let's talk about Jalen Hurts. Get in the camera, admit you were wrong, put him on the fraud watch list. Tell the world that you were wrong about Jalen Hurts.
Is we only 2 weeks in? All right,
my
all right.
God.
Listen. Let's be real. Is the Vikings and the Commanders needle movers?
They played the Lions.
I mean, my bad. The Lions and are they really needle movers? Be real.
I mean, they're solid teams, man.
Are they needle movers?
Man,
I will admit, Jalen Hurts played well.
bro,
He played
those are
well.
two high-powered offenses, and he just did whatever he. Those are two high-powered offenses, bro.
He out there playing D end or something.
Okay, that's true, but still, like he had to like go up against the Lions offense, and he outscored them. He outbattled them. Come on now. I'm just saying, like, dude is throwing the football really well.
Yeah, he is.
And you were bro, he was throwing the football like a really good pocket passing quarterback. How are you not impressed? How are you not looking in the camera saying I was wrong?
Because the season ain't over.
Oh my God.
Listen. This is the divisional. I'm not giving them no leeway, and I'm not going to wave the white flag after 2 weeks.
All right.
He still remains on a fraud watch. You know what? They'll probably will beat us, but when or if they beat us, then and it depends how many points they win by. If they dominate us, I'm gonna have to wave the white flag. But if it's a close game, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna just hold on just a little bit.
That you're just a hater. So if he does the same exact thing he did on Monday night next week, what are you gonna say?
Who they play next week?
I don't know, but it don't matter. Whoever they play, if he does the same exact thing, you're still gonna be like, I gotta see more. I gotta see more. Really?
It's the Eagles.
Really? Like, come on, man.
I'm not ready.
You're
to
unbelievable.
concede. I'm not ready.
You're unbelievable, man.
I mean, I said he played good. He played good the first 2 weeks. I'm not. What? It's not like I say he played trash.
Okay. All right. You're stubborn, man. You don't want to.
It's a
admit you're
divisional
wrong.
rival.
Exactly. I know what you don't want to admit when you're wrong. But okay. Let's go to the Broncos game. Broncos versus Texans. And let me tell you something. Nathaniel Hackett. How long until he's gone? How long until he's out of there? Because he don't know what he's doing. Because there was this one play. I believe it was it may have been a fourth down play. Third or fourth down. He ran, I think it was a running play, and it was like for a tight end. Like the play was so stupid. I'm like, what are you doing? It was awful, man. It was so awful. It was so glare. I was watching on Red Zone. Dude, Nathaniel Hackett is just not a good coach. It's clear as day. He doesn't know what he's doing. It was, what was it, the Monday night game against Seattle, the clock management, that whole fiasco. Peyton Manning was like, call timeout. Now the Texans game I think it was a fourth down. You call a run play for a tight end? What are you doing? And then Russell Wilson, man.
Let's ride.
Oh my God, it's bad out here. It's like, what is going on?
Is Russell Wilson a good dude candidate?
I wouldn't say all that, but right now it's just he's not looking the same. He looking like a shell of himself. I don't know what's going on. Is it the scheme? Is it the coaching? Like, what are we doing here? You know, you got Cortland Sutton, you got Devontae Williams, Melvin Gordon, Jerry Jeudy. You know what I'm saying? Got a solid group, but you're still not producing. You're still not doing what you normally did in Seattle. So what we doing? How you feel about it, man?
I didn't see much of any of that game at all because I was watching other important games. But it's not looking good. They was in the dog fight with the Texans. 16 points? Are you kidding me? And then Stingley ended up getting hurt midway through the game.
Yes, he did.
So y'all couldn't capitalize on them losing like their best corner?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. Nathaniel Hackett is a terrible coach.
They won the game, but they were lucky.
That was an ugly win.
It was an ugly win. So yeah, that was
wins a win. Twitter would probably accept that, but real ball, no. All wins are not equal.
So let's go to the Bucks and the Saints game now. Woo! Hey, people throwing hands up, it wasn't no hands thrown, but it was like, you know, guys pushing one another. So Mike Evans, man. Now, hey, it's Tom Brady. I get it. But he did that because it was Marshawn Lattimore. Let's get that out the way. It's because it was Marshawn Lattimore that he just decided, I'm going to push him.
This ain't the first time he's done this either.
Yeah. So, like, blindsided him and stuff, sneaked him. So, him getting suspended the game, it was warranted. Like, you can't just push a guy out of nowhere when Tom Brady didn't even like touch Tom Brady or anything. He was just talking trash to Tom Brady. And Leonard Fournette gonna just push him and stuff. I'm like, okay. Y'all just
I do not like the Bucks at all.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. That rivalry, man.
Their downfall will be televised and will be celebrated worldwide.
And then nobody talking about Tom Brady and what he did. Like they just gonna let Tom Brady get away with what he did. He's the one that instigated it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Marshawn Lattimore, he was talking trash, but Tom Brady was the one that instigated. He's supposed to be the leader of the team, right? The captain of the team. If he ain't say nothing, nobody would have gotten suspended. There wouldn't have been those fights. So why isn't nobody talking about Tom Brady besides Shannon Sharp? Just, again, white privilege. I'm just saying, if this was Cam Newton, if this was Lamar Jackson, what would have happened? They would have been on him.
Have you seen he was like on the sideline throwing iPad, Microsoft pads and tablets and stuff? I'm like, dog.
But nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about, he's doing.
He just wants to win.
Yeah, white privilege, man. If this was Cam, if this was Dez Bryant, if this was.
Look how they treated Odell.
Like, come on, man. Oh, he's a lunatic. He can't control himself, but when it's Brady, he's passionate. He's trying to win. So
he just wants to win, man.
The double standard.
He has 7 rings. He wants to win. I don't want to hear that crap.
But
Keep the same energy.
But yeah, James Winston, he was a good dude. He's not good at all. I tried to warn you. I don't know how good. I don't think James Winston is that guy, and he showed it. That game. Granted, the Bucs defense is elite. Like, they are sensational. Like, their pass rush, man. They're back to their old ways because they were getting after it. Like, oh my God, James Winston was looking. Whoo! He's looking like a high school quarterback playing NFL football. He was shook all night long, and Chris Olave. He was trying to connect to Chris Olave so many times. He was like, F it. Chris Olave down the field somewhere.
He was open a few times. He just couldn't hit him.
Yeah, he just couldn't. He wasn't Tua. Let's just get that out the way. I'm just playing around. But yeah, he wasn't connecting on Chris Olave. And hey, Chris Olave on my fantasy team. I need you to connect to him sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Give me some points. But yeah, that game was just out of hand. I mean, the Saints were right there, but then all of a sudden the Mike Evans thing happened, and that just motivated the Bucs team, and they were able to prevail. So Bucs were able to win. I picked the Saints to win. You picked the Saints to win. So we were wrong about that one. Yeah, we picked the Saints to win. So yeah, Giants and Panthers. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Who's the coach of the Panthers? I forgot his name.
Rule.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of there. Yeah. After the season, I don't know. He might not even survive the season.
He's just not good.
Yeah, he needs to go back to college. Yeah. It's done. It's done for him because right now you lose to Giants, man. Baker Mayfield. Now the receivers were dropping passes. They were dropping passes, so I'll give you that. There was a lot of receivers that were dropping passes this week. So, but yeah, the Panthers, they were dropping passes. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, they were dropping some passes, but still Baker Mayfield. There's a reason why the Browns got rid of you. Patriots and Steelers, this was a snooze fest from start to finish. Like, dude, Mitchell Trubisky, oh my God. It just reminded me why the Bears were like, yo, you got to go. The Bills had him as a backup. Dude is not
just
good.
Just put Kenny Pickett in.
Dude is not good. Like, there was a quote. George Pickens said he was open 90% of the time. That just lets you know that Mitchell Trubisky is not good. Like, dude is not. Deontay Johnson, dude, he's out there trying to play as well, but he not connecting on him. He missing throws, overthrowing and stuff. Yeah, man, it's time to switch. The QB change, Mike Tomlin. It's time. Because Mitchell Trubisky's not that guy. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy.
You seen that Najee interview?
I did.
Yeah, he was like, gotta execute. Like, he wanted to throw him under the bus so bad, but he was just like, Got to execute.
Yeah, gotta execute. Hey,
Execution.
That's the good answer that you should make, because if not, then the media's gonna run with it. So smart man on that one. But yeah, Mr. Trubisky's not that guy. I was shocked because the Patriots, they've been struggling, with Matt Patricia as the offensive coordinator. It was just an ugly game overall. But, the Patriots have their number for some reason. No matter what it is, what year, Patriots are always going to have their number. So, Jaguars and Colts. Now, you called it. You said the Jaguar, hey, this is a game the Jaguars can win. I forgot. I think you had the Colts.
Yeah, I still picked the Colts.
Man, bruh. Matt Ryan, he was a good dude.
Jonathan Taylor. Not looking good.
It's cause bro, who's he have to throw to? And then
Pittman.
Pippen
washed.
didn't play.
He didn't. Oh,
no.
Washed T.Y. Hilton, and
Bruh.
that's about it.
Yeah, so if there's no receivers to throw to, then they're just gonna stack the box, and John Taylor's not gonna be able to run like he did before. Carson Wentz wasn't this bad. Carson Wentz wasn't doing this. Matt Ryan looks like he needs to retire, or needs to be.
Matt Ryan needs to go home and be a family man.
Phillip Rivers wasn't even this bad. Phillip Rivers was throwing the ball down the field somewhat. This man is just looking. He looks like oh my God, he looks bad out there, bro. He looks so bad. There's a reason why the Atlanta Falcons only demanded the 3rd round pick for him, because dude is not good.
Even a 3rd round pick is a fleece.
Come on, man. That is just bad, bro. But Rams and Falcons. Rams, wow.
They almost blew the game.
Drake London, I tried telling people that dude is legit. Even though I think he had one play in preseason, but that one play I was like, I'm sold. Just the acceleration, just the ability to get over. I was like, yeah, I'm sold. Dude, man, he was hurdling guys. I was like, yo, what is going on? Man, bro, Drake London, he's caught for Arthur Smith. Why are you not giving the ball to Kyle Pitts? He was drafted top 5. He was drafted before Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle. And you're not giving him the ball?
Parsons.
Oh, this isn't fantasy football. We're trying to win a game. You drafted him top 5. What is wrong with you?
So does he think getting the ball to your best player is somehow going to lose you the game? I'm confused.
The final play. Remember when Jalen Ramsey caught the interception?
Yeah, he got that.
Bro, Marcus Mariota. I get it. Maybe you thought Jalen Ramsey, he was going to come maybe to help out against Kyle Pitts. But it doesn't matter. He was single coverage. Sure, Jalen Ramsey, he was probably, he had maybe help, whatever. But at the same time, I'd rather take my risk on our best player than a guy that's just a jag, just another guy, receiver. Why would you do that? Pass it to Kyle Pitts.
Isn't Kyle Pitts 6'5"?
Dude.
High point the ball.
And as athletic as any player in the league, dude is a freak of nature. Pass the ball to Kyle Pitts. But no, you wanted to pass it to the other guy. I don't know why. When Kyle Pitts is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and jumps out of the air, he's going to catch it over Jalen Ramsey. I guarantee Jalen Ramsey not going to moss Kyle Pitts. So that was just... This is the reason why Marcus Mariota, he's a bridge quarterback. Not even a bridge, a backup quarterback. So that just alarmed me. The Rams, they're very skeptical right now. They nearly lost the game. They nearly blew the game. 49ers and Trey Lance. Wow. It's just unfortunate seeing Trey Lance just get injured like that, because you don't want that to happen. Trey Lance, but yeah, now they're moving forward with Jimmy Garoppolo, and now I'm afraid. Because now I might have to change my Super Bowl pick, because they got Jimmy Garoppolo with that team.
I was on the 49ers train.
But you had Trey Lance. Trey Lance was on the squad, though. Trey Lance was started, so that's why I wasn't sold. So now that Jimmy Garoppolo on the squad, hey, man, I might have to change my pick. Give me another week. I got to see one more week. But if they ball out next week,
but did you look at the play call? They didn't even give Trey Lance a chance to throw the ball.
Yeah, because they don't trust. I guess they don't trust his arm.
But you trust? Okay.
No, Jimmy Garoppolo. I'll say he's a more prototypical style. He definitely when it comes to throwing the football, I trust Jimmy Garoppolo more than I
They
trust
called
Trey
3
Lance.
pass plays for Trey Lance.
Yeah, because did you not see that Chicago game?
It was
It was raining. It was raining. I give you that. But he was still. It was looking bad. His accuracy was looking bad. So maybe it's a work. Again, he's a work in progress. You said don't draft ceiling, draft floor. Well, he's a project, and when you draft a project, it's going to take some time before he's able to get to a level where he can become a really good pocket passer. So I think Kyle Shanahan, he's looking like what he did with RG3, trying to be more run-centric. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that, and he got injured. So hopefully he gets a speed recovery. I'm afraid of the 49ers. George Kittle's coming back, so that's going to be interesting. And then I think that might have been the last. Yeah, that was the last game. So
no, the Packers.
the Packers.
Snooze fest.
See, the thing is
Who said, first, we need to stop putting the Bears in prime time. No one wants to see it.
See, here's the thing. I wasn't very impressed by the Packers. I was disappointed. I'm looking at the defense, and first of all, David Montgomery ran the ball really well against us. So I'm going to say that the run defense is still not good. Like, it's been 5 years. We've had that one defensive coordinator we got rid of, brought in Joe Barry. We're still not a good run defense. So I'm disappointed in that. I thought that Justin Fields was able to move down the field too well to my liking. I would have expected them to play a lot better, especially since the Bears don't have much pieces. So, yeah, and then the offense, like, I need to see more. The one touchdown pass, it was Aaron Rodgers connected to it was Randall Cobb, Robert Tonyan, Alan Lazard, like guys that he's familiar with chemistry-wise. Sammy Watkins. Well,
he's new,
but he's veteran, So we need to figure out a way to get the rookies involved, even though they're still trying to get acclimated to the system. They're fresh, they're new. They still have to get better and stuff, but you have to figure out a way to get those guys involved, because if they're not involved, then the offense is gonna just be it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad.
The Packers are the Spurs of the NFL. They don't do anything flashy. They're not really fun to watch. They just get the job done just by playing fundamental football.
Mm-hmm. So Aaron Jones, I liked the way Aaron Jones ran the football, A.J. Dillon, so that's something to look forward to. But in terms of the receivers, we need to get those rookies involved, because by the time we get to the playoffs, by the time we get to the big games that you need to, really produce, you have to make sure those rookies are ready to go. So these are the games that you need to, get the rookies acclimated and get them ready to go. So I wasn't impressed. We're playing the Bucks, and we're going to get to those games.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's get to the games right now. So let's pick the games. And
last week we went what? We went
it was bad. So I
8 and 9.
I think it was. I can't remember. I can't. I'm gonna post
7 and 9. 7 and 9.
I'm gonna post the records.
Yeah, we got
tomorrow,
cooked.
But yeah,
we got
cooked. I got cooked. Yeah, I got cooked. But so
how was we supposed to predict the freaking Jets was gonna beat the Browns?
Yeah, Cardinals and the Raiders. That game was crazy. Cowboys and Bengals. It's some funny business going on. But yeah, let's get to the games, week 3, real quick.
All right, Thursday night we got the Steelers and Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns.
These primetime games have been terrible.
I'm gonna go Browns because they're at home, and I just think that the Steelers' offense is atrocious, and the Browns' defense is still really good, even though what happened with the Jets. So I'm gonna go Browns.
Let me think. I'm gonna go with.
Be for real. Mitchell Trubisky, you trust Mitchell Trubisky in prime time.
They just lost to Joe Flacco.
Mitchell Trubisky just lost to the Patriots with a defensive coordinator, now offensive coordinator. Let's be for real.
Who's better to get beat by, Bill Belichick or Robert Saleh?
That is a good point. That is good. But it's Thursday night. The Browns are at home. They have a good defense. Come on now.
Still Browns. The Browns need a win, so I'll give it to the Browns.
Yeah.
Texans and Bears, 1 p.m. game on Sunday.
God.
Who
man.
cares?
Oh my God. I'm gonna go. Oh man. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
This may be the worst. These games are such toss-ups. This is going to be the worst week.
I'm gonna go Bears. I'm gonna go Bears on this one because of Justin Fields.
I'm gonna go Texans.
I knew you
The
going.
Texans got grit.
They do, but I just think that the Bears. I think this is like
This could be a get right game for
I think
Justin Fields.
I think Justin Fields, because this is a game that he needs to like prove himself. He needs to really show his talent. So I'm gonna go Bears. Let's go Packers and Bucks. Who you got? It's in Tampa. So I already know.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
Yeah,
because
I got
I don't think the Packers have enough offensively to overcome that defense.
Yeah, me too. I think that the Packers are still trying to develop, trying to get everybody acclimated and stuff. And then Bakhtiari, I don't think he's coming back. So yeah, that Bucks defense is gonna just get after it. And Tom Brady,
he's been had Aaron Rodgers' numbers.
I think he's gonna struggle, but I think he's gonna make enough plays to get the ball rolling and stuff. So I got.
And you said your run defense is weak, so they probably just gonna ride the backs of Leonard Fournette.
Even though Mike Evans is suspended, I still think they have enough weapons, and they picked up Cole Beasley. So Raiders and Titans. I'm gonna go Raiders. Raiders. Easy to me.
I mean, didn't we say that last week?
Yeah, but
the Titans stink.
Come on now, Titans.
If they can shut down Derrick Henry, they win the game.
Yeah, I got Raiders.
I'm gonna go Raiders. I don't think the Raiders that trash.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. So Chiefs and Colts. This is like, come on,
that's
Chiefs.
a wash.
Chiefs
by like 23.
Yeah, Chiefs. Let's go. Bills, Dolphins. Ooh, I'm gonna go Bills though.
True test. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Bills though. But man, if Tua wins this game, oh my God,
may have a conversation may need to be had.
Yeah, conversation definitely needs to be had. So yeah, I'm gonna go Bills. I hate to say, even though are they in? I think they're in Miami. So Miami might have a chance, but yeah, the Bills, they just have their number. So I'm gonna go Bills. Lions and Vikings, bruh. This is the game of the week. This is fantasy. This is bet. This is all the money is at. Lions and Vikings, divisional game. Two high-powered offenses. 1 p.m. I think it's a 1 p.m. game too. Bruh, I'm gonna go Vikings though. I'm gonna go Vikings because I think they're the
I was about to say.
But I will not be surprised
I really
if the Lions win. Let's see, where are they? They're probably in Minnesota. Yeah, they're in Minnesota. I'm gonna go Minnesota on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Minnesota. But I like the Vikings, man. I think it's gonna be high-powered game. So
I'm gonna go Vikings though.
Ravens and Patriots. Ravens.
I think Justin Jefferson's gonna have a big game, even though Jeff Okuda's probably gonna be on him. But
come on now,
Jeff ain't ready yet.
Come on now, Jeff Okuda don't.
If Jeff straps down Jettas, we gonna have a conversation.
Okay, yeah. So
with Ravens and Pats.
Yeah, Ravens.
Man, the Patriots always play the Ravens close.
Man, come on now. I hear you, but Ravens. Let's be for real.
I got the Ravens. It's gonna be closer than people think, though.
I say
I
say Ravens by 10.
I say touchdown at the most.
Okay, Bengals and Jets. Come on now. Let's be for real.
They'll probably bounce back against the Jets, but Gary Wilson will have like 100 yards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Bengals. Bengals on that one. Eagles and Commanders.
Wash.
Yeah, that's a wash.
Eagles is beating the brakes off the Commanders.
Jalen Hurts gonna turn us to 2011 Michael Vick on them.
It's not gonna be close at all. I hope Commanders fans, if you got anything productive to do that Sunday, just go to church, do something. Just don't watch that team because it's not gonna be a pretty sight.
Yeah. Saints and Panthers.
Saints will get.
Yeah, Saints gonna march in. Jags.
They
and
need
Chargers.
to get back. Game.
Jags and Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. Yeah, for sure. Rams and Cardinals.
Rams.
Yeah, let's be.
It may be closer than people think.
Yeah,
though.
but that pass rush. Cardinals.
Kyler
gonna
have
line.
to do some magic to win that game.
Seahawks and Falcons. I'm gonna go Falcons though. They have two. They have Drake London and Kyle Pitts, and then they have Cordell. I'm gonna go Falcons. Falcons play well against the Rams.
True.
And they play well against the Saints.
Okay, yeah, Falcons.
I'm going to go Falcons on that one.
They need to get Kyle Pitts the ball.
Yeah. 49ers and Broncos.
49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. That's easy.
Nathaniel Hackett ain't him.
Yeah, he's not him. Yeah.
He's not good.
And then the final game, the Monday night game, Cowboys and Giants. Where we going with this?
Oh, man. Oh, dog, man. It's so easy to say the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
But the Giants have been playing they haven't beaten like a good team, but they've been playing above what people thought they would be. But I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
I love it.
But I would not be surprised if we lost this game because the Giants haven't beat the Cowboys since 2016, I believe.
Okay.
That was half a decade ago. Over half a decade. We haven't lost. So Monday would be the time we would lose to them, right?
Yeah.
But Cooper Rush in prime time, we know how he get down.
Man.
And I think Mike is just gonna wreak havoc. I think Andrew Thomas, he'll be able to keep him a little in check, but like Andrew Thomas ain't faced Micah Parsons yet.
You better move him across the field.
Oh, he gonna be rushing from both sides.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Evan Neal about to be a turnstile because that boy been playing trash.
Yeah. What did they draft Evan Neal to pass draft? Or that was like
no, that was this.
Yeah, I'm about to say because Andrew Thomas he came in 2
Andrew
years
Thomas,
ago.
This is third year, second
or third year, something like that. So yeah, Andrew Thomas been balling.
We send the heat. Daniel Jones gonna be running for his life.
I am going to go with
Kellen Moore, please.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I hate to say it, but I don't trust Daniel Jones, bro. And then that Cowboys defense too. You guys have had the Giants number as well. Even though Brian Dable, he's looked like he's gotten the team energized. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Giants. F it. I'm going with it. You know why? I'm going off the momentum. I like Brian Dable, what he's doing for the squad. They're at home. It's Monday night. Daniel Jones is not that guy, but can I trust Cooper Rush really? Like he's a backup.
You need to ask, can you trust Kellen Moore?
Yeah, that's a good point as well. But I just look at the Giants and how they're playing. Kayvon Thibodeau, he might come back. Like, there's so many things. Saquon, Sterling Shepard, they're all playing well.
This is a real momentum versus momentum game.
Yeah,
because the Cowboys feeling good after beating the Bengals.
I gotta go with the Giants, man. I gotta go with the Giants.
They've
been playing well.
So. I ain't mad at it.
So yeah, those are the games.
If Saquon don't go off, then I don't think the game is going to be very close.
So yeah, those are all the games that we picked. Hopefully, I can go 500 or more. And yeah, because this past week was bad. So Brian is gonna give his way too early top 5 corners list.
Now, this isn't okay. It kind of is. 1 and 2 can be interchangeable, but so this is the top 5. Way too early top 5 cornerbacks list, compiled over 2 weeks worth of data in performances and analysis. Number 1. I gotta put my dog. Trayvon Diggs, man. He had a good week. He had a good start of the season, man. He shut down Jamar Chase for the most part, and Mike Evans didn't really do much. He did get a touchdown, but that was like a better catch than it was him like cooking him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Trayvon Diggs at 1, Darius Slay at 2. It's really 1A, 1B, but I'm biased, so yeah. Darius Slay, he's been playing lights out. Darius Slay's been hooping.
Wait, what about the Lions game? How you do against the Lions?
Well, Amon-Ra was getting his.
Well, he had like 64 yards, so he had like a touchdown, but he did have a bunch of.
Slay, he played.
Catches,
he played
okay,
well.
yeah, all right. Number 2.
All right, number 3 through 5 is kind of just like but 3 I'm gonna go Jalen Ramsey because listen, I don't care. He's still a top 3 corner in the league, even though he had a bad week 1. That interception, it solidified him. That game-winning pick. Come on now, that was an impressive. Don't lie. That was an impressive play.
All right,
especially
ahead.
from a guy that's not known for turnovers.
I'll let you know my opinion.
All right, number 4, we have Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore has the first 2 weeks he kept his matchup in check. Mike Evans ain't really do much of anything Sunday. So Marshawn Lattimore. Number 5. See, I'm perplexed about number 5 because Ward and Jair, they're like interchangeable at that part. But I'm going to give the edge to Jair strictly because Garrett Wilson went off on Sunday.
Well, Justin Jefferson went off, but that was scheme.
Yeah, he wasn't. Jair wasn't traveling. But then again, Jair did only have to check Darnell Mooney.
Okay. Who Denzel Ward checked though? Let's be for real.
Who they play week 1? They played
the Panthers.
He did have to check DJ.
DJ Moore.
I'm gonna go Jair though. I'm gonna go Jair.
Okay.
But unsung heroes that's have been playing very well. It's a member of the Jets, and it's not Sauce Gardner. It's DJ Reed. He hasn't allowed a touchdown. He's given up a combined 24 yards in his first 2 weeks. And he hasn't missed a tackle. He's been playing lights out.
That's nice. Hey,
Yeah.
we do. We'll talk about that later, but about the Jets draft picks in general because they've been balling out.
Yeah.
But my opinion on the list, Jalen Ramsey at 3, man. After what he did week 1, I get it, the game-saving interception. But come on now, we can't just erase what he did week 1. Diggs had that boy shook, had that boy in a blender. He was, bruh, come on now.
But you gotta listen.
Top 3?
Yes.
Marshawn Lattimore should be above him.
If you want to debate that, go ahead.
Has Marshawn Lattimore has he gotten cooked this year? So he has to be. Come on now.
Fine.
He locked down Mike Evans.
Based on that logic, fine. I'll put Sean at 3.
Okay.
But 4 is as low as Jalen Ramsey goes.
All right, I'll give you. Because at the end of the day, Jair Alexander, even though he hasn't gotten cooked, he hasn't really had to guard like any
like top tier guy.
assignments.
Yeah.
It's because of the scheme that we're in. It's more zone heavy. He's not able to travel. So that's really on Joe Barry. It's really, it reminds me kind of like with remember with Seattle in that whole zone sort of scheme, and they had Richard Sherman on one side, and he has to stay on the side. So it's really I wouldn't say it's kind of like that, but in a way he's not able to do what he wants. So
let's talk about corners that haven't lived up to what they were supposed to do.
Oh boy, here we go.
I got 2 right off the back of my mind. One is Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore is not playing like he deserved to be on that NFL 100 list.
Wow, Kenny Moore from the
Colts.
I didn't know you were like really paying attention. Wow, okay.
It's not looking good. That man has been getting to. I literally seen Colts fans like we should trade this dude. Like I literally seen it. Not just one, but multiple. They was like, man, we should just get rid of Kenny Moore because this dude ain't playing like he's supposed to.
Wow.
I was like, dang, they trying to get a return on their investment already?
Wow.
But
So who's the next one?
AJ Terrell.
Oh, here we go.
AJ Terrell. Oh Lord.
Here we
You see what happened when you got a guard wide receiver 1s, You had one good year guarding wide receiver 2s and 3s and tight ends, and now people want to catapult you into the elite DB. No, you're not him yet. People forgot his rookie year. He gave up like 900 yards.
PFF loves him. They love him, but real ball knowers know, I guess.
It's not looking good for Terrell. He can definitely turn it around because it's only the first 2 weeks. And this is, like I said, way too early. J.C. Jackson ain't even fully healthy. Though J.C. Jackson, hey, we got you. I got my eye on you, buddy. Because if you was a product of that Patriot system, you going to be ski mask Hall of Fame. But, who else? It was someone else.
Marcus Peters.
not
Marlon Humphreys.
Boy, it was like, it was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good for them.
Yeah. So.
It was another. Dang, I forgot.
Another top corner. Is another top corner that we know?
I think it might have been, but I can't remember. Oh, no, it wasn't about. I was saying the list is too early, but Trey White ain't even back.
Oh yeah, right. Good point.
Oh, Xavier Howard.
Oh,
I put the bat for you, man. And this is how you repay me. You let Rashad Bateman cook you on a slant for 70-something yards.
Oh, it's bad. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Xavier Howard, man, where you at? You got your money. Got to prove yourself that you're still in that elite category because right now you're not looking like it. So, Yeah.
It's not looking good.
I agree with everything you're saying, man. Them corners, they gotta prove something, cause
It feels like corner play is declining.
yeah, it's looking like the elite category is really slimming. Like
Yeah.
it's like really like 3 or 4 corners that you can say, oh, they're elite.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's really getting bad out there. I think one thing about Twitter though that I just hate is that they really like if you're a corner and you like get beat once, like oh you're trash.
Right.
Like, Twitter be blowing me when it comes to NFL. Some NFL discussions I like, but then when it comes to like corners, they really it's like
They don't
people
really know what they watching.
People don't know what they're talking about like when it comes to corners and stuff. So that's where I'm just like, all right.
And
guys.
a lot of time, receiver playing corner, it's dependent on the QB.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm pretty sure there was times where Justin Jefferson was open against Slay.
Yeah, it was. But there were times where, like, especially in the end zone, even though the pass rush was coming, like Kirk Cousins, Shannon Sharp said that he should have threw the ball way quicker. You have to throw the ball way quicker because you know that the pass rush is going to come.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Darius Slay, he was right there because he could have connected on Justin Jefferson and he threw the ball faster. But it was just a bad throw. Like, he made some bad throws. Granted, there was, like, one route Justin Jefferson, like, he was like, it was a bad route. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, still, Kirk Cousins, do better.
Yeah, you gotta do better.
But yeah, man. The Jets drafting, like they've really nailed it out of the park with Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson, because those guys, like Sauce Gardner, he's been tremendous. Like this dude, his coverage skills, he's been guarding the number 1 guys, and he's been doing a really solid job. So salute to the Jets, because normally they don't draft really well. So. Garrett Wilson, he's looking like a keeper. They just got to get the QB right, man.
Yeah.
It comes down to the QB, because if the QB is good, they got something. They really do.
Jermaine Johnson's been playing pretty well too.
He did have a sack. I don't know if it was last week or it was the week before, but I believe he did have a sack. So they're looking very promising. But yeah, Robert Saleh, he's taking notes, you know what I'm saying? He's keeping receipts. So we'll see what happens when Zach Wilson come back. Because if Zach Wilson come back and he looks like a bum, I don't know if you want to keep
Might be
them
time
receipts.
to go.
Yeah, it might be time to go. So
Let's talk about rookies. Let's talk about who are your rookie standouts so far?
rookie standouts.
I'll go first because I had this on my mind for a minute. One, Garrett Wilson. One, I'm not even gonna go by it. I'm gonna just name some. Garrett Wilson has played how I thought he would. Drake London has been a surprise, but I probably should
A
have.
surprise?
Yeah, I wasn't really high on Drake
Bro,
London.
we like 6'5",
yeah,
running
but
4'6".
yeah, that's the thing that kind of threw me off. I was like 4'6". How much separation is he really gonna get? Never really seen him on tape or the film. On highlights and stuff, him being like route guy. I've seen a lot of jumping over guys getting contested catches. Like that's why I was like, is that really going to translate well in the NFL? But he's been playing pretty well. Tyler Smith, I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, how many times do I got to sit up here and say I was wrong? He had Trey Hendrickson. He had him low key locked up. Yes, Trey Hendrickson did get a play, but that was because freaking Dalton Schultz or somebody pushed him inside and he beat Tyler Smith. He gave up one pressure this week against Trey. And Trey Hendrickson ain't no scrub.
He a mauler. He's a mauler.
Tyler Smith is really he's really exceeded my expectations.
Okay.
This is the second year in a row where I was wrong about the first round pick. Crazy.
Oh wow.
But yeah, another rookies that have been Sauce has been playing very well.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't really seen much from Stingley. I know he got hurt last game, so I really can't give him.
He's been okay.
Yeah,
he's been okay. He hasn't been bad, but he's been okay. I think Sauce has been better though. His cover, because I think Stingley, he like against Cortland Sutton, he gave up some passes.
They said I think they said week 1 he gave up like 80-something yards.
Yeah, so Stingley, he's remains to be seen, but I wouldn't say he's trash. He's okay.
Right.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, Hutch, Trayvon Walker. Like I said this about that draft class. It's not like superstar talent. It's more like guys that you can depend on. Like it was a lot of good starter guys. But they have been playing to like number 1 guy levels.
Yeah.
So that's really nice to see. But you know, the thing that's disappointing about that,
What?
the tackles.
The tackles. Wow. The offensive line.
They're just like he hasn't,
Wow, you really you really paying attention to the
Evan,
tackles, man.
Evan Neal's been playing.
Yeah, he's. Ooh,
It feels like he was like a helmet pick. Like they draft him because they assume Alabama linemen are good, but like he hasn't been playing well at all. Akeem Okonu's been slow to grasp the speed of the game. This is not bad. This is bad. Crazy. Tyler Smith looking like the best tackle, man.
Unfortunate, unbelievable.
Yeah, Tyler Linderbaum.
Yeah.
Quentin Williams was giving him the work week 1, but against the Dolphins, I'm not sure. I haven't heard his name get called, so I guess that's a good thing.
I guess that's a good thing. Yeah. Usually when you don't hear the name called, that's usually a good thing for an offensive lineman. So, all right. Well, yeah. Trent
McDuffie's been playing well.
Trent McDuffie. Yeah. So I think I agree with you on a lot of those. Aiden Hutchinson, he's really impressed me. Like, dude has been phenomenal. 3 sacks in 1 game. That's crazy for a rookie. I think that's first time that's happened, maybe in a while. So yeah, that's phenomenal. Sauce Gardner is another guy I said he's been just tremendous as a corner. Who else? Jahan Doxson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jahan.
Best hands in the draft. Like there's a reason he has the best hands.
He get good separation too.
Yeah,
maybe that wasn't a reach.
And he can run routes really well as well. I heard he was playing pretty well in preseason.
Pretty good, and he's good at contested catch in the red zone. Yeah. He already has 3 TDs in the red zone.
Yeah, so he's definitely one of Carson Wentz's favorite targets. And then Drake. Oh my God, Drake! You already know how I feel about Drake London. Like I knew he's gonna be like that. And dude has just lived up to all his potential. He was hurdling guys during the Rams game. Like he was doing all sorts. I don't know why Ramsey wasn't guarding him. Like that was the crazy. Like he guarded him I think maybe once or twice. But the fact that they weren't really.
Was Ramsey on Pitts most of the time or something?
I don't know.
Because I know Ramsey likes to guard tighter because
maybe he was. But why would people be saying, man, throw to Pitts more? If Ramsey was guarding him, but yeah, dude, he's really good, bro. Like he's phenomenal.
He needs a QB.
Yeah, he does. But even still, he's still playing well. So shout out to Drake London. Garrett Wilson's been playing well. I think
Olave. He has he's getting open. He just needs to get hit.
The thing with Olave is that it comes down to Jameis Winston because he's getting open. It's just Jameis Winston's not connecting on him. Yeah. Like for instance, if Jameis Winston would have connected on him on that deep
ball, he was wide open. I was like, Jameis, how did you miss?
Like he's a home run hitter. Like he's really good. He's a good route runner. Like he has phenomenal speed. Game speed, so he can definitely play. I'm impressed by him still, even though it comes down to Jameis Winston at the end of the day. Will he connect on him? Will he recognize when he's open? Because he has that game speed that will go for a home run. Like you see with Tyreek Hill and all of them. So it comes down to Jameis Winston at the end of the day.
And one person I can't wait to see, Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams,
that 1-2 punch with Amon. Oh my goodness!
Ooh, and then you got DJ Chark, T.J. Hawkinson, and DeAndre Swift. Oh my God.
Goodness.
Oh my God. They might they could just let him recover and wait for next
take
year.
him as long. Don't be like don't try to be like the Cowboys and rush people back.
Like
from
Michael
injury.
Gallup.
I don't think Michael Gallup should play Monday. I really don't.
Yeah, so
I don't.
I think that Jameson Williams.
But if they say he's ready, then
if he's ready, if he's fully
if he
recovered,
wants to go, let him go. Keep him on a pitch count, snap count.
Probably
10 snaps.
10? Wow, I was gonna go 25, but 10 snaps, probably, and then slowly.
See how you feel. Give him a little something. Give him like a little short. Give him a little slant. See how you feel. Like,
yeah.
All right, get out the game.
That's crazy. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. But yeah, Jameis Williams, I can't wait to see how he plays. And I think, but yeah, that's pretty much all the rookies I would say that I'm kind of impressed with because QBs.
Breece Hall had a solid game.
Who?
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. Yeah, he did have a solid game. I forgot about Breece Hall. Yeah, but one game.
There's probably some more standouts, some under the radar guys I haven't mentioned, but that's off the top.
Yeah, off the top, some of the guys I was really looking forward to coming out of the draft. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with that. But
let's talk about the true disappointment so far.
Well, let's talk about the disappointment.
The running backs.
Oh my God! So in fantasy, they've just been disappointing.
Like
Fantasy
all the
running
top
backs.
running backs have been thoroughly disappointing.
Alvin Kamara,
Derrick Henry,
Derrick
like
Henry.
dog, Nick Chubb.
Oh my! Well, Nick
Well,
Chubb,
Nick Chubb,
he had a
yeah,
but still.
DeAndre Swift has been leading the charge so far.
Yup. CMC, Christian McCaffrey.
Like,
yeah, man.
it's
Jonathan
really not
Taylor.
looking good for just running backs. It's really not.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, unless the Colts pay Jonathan Taylor, the days of running backs getting paid, it's over.
It's looking bad because we already know with Zeke.
Yeah.
He's falling off, man. He's falling off.
Christian McCaffrey got all that money, can't even stay on the field.
Yeah. So
Derrick Henry, did he get paid? I think he did.
I believe-
Can't stay on the field.
Yeah, can't stay on the field.
He is on the field. They not using him effectively.
That's why you gotta have a
Dual back system. I'm
yeah,
telling you,
gotta
that's
have a dual back.
what team implemented the dual back system?
I know the 49ers are popular. I know the Patriots used to do it a lot.
Oh, yeah, the
they were like
Patriots,
very
yes.
popular in doing that, and so like they would have Shane Vereen and I forgot Stinley or something. I forgot. They had like these running backs that they used to go
Yeah,
to all
Rex
the time.
Burkhead too. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
Rex Burkhead as well. So they would have those running backs, James White, those type of running backs, and they would just, they would have like three running backs they would run with, and they would just switch them up, and you would never know like who is going to like break out, like who's going to have a game. So now it's like more two back,
Yeah, two back system.
where both of them can go off, like Kareem and Nick,
Yep.
or AJ and Aaron Jones. And so I think that's the wave now. Like you got to have two backs that are like really good. That's why you see the Packers, they draft AJ Dillon in the second round. And you just paid Aaron Jones all that money. Why would you draft? Now you see why.
Yeah.
You don't want to wear down your running back. You want them to play longer than ever. And then let's say the running back wants a new deal. Well, you could go in negotiations and say, well, this is your snap count. Well, these are your stats, whatever. Or they can walk. They can go away. They can walk away, and you'll have that running back and just draft a new one.
Yeah.
So that's the move. And with Derrick Henry, giving him like 300, 400 carries, Jonathan Taylor, that's not the move no more because they're going to wear down. You see this year. It's
Yeah,
apparent.
you gotta have two backs.
CMC.
All the top teams have two back systems.
Mm-hmm.
49ers, Rams, Chiefs, Bills.
Yeah, it's the wave now. The days of Adrian Peterson getting 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
No, man. No, you gotta have two backs, at least two backs.
It's a passing league for sure now.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So, but Bijan Robinson from Texas, that dude, you don't know who that is, but
I know who he is.
That guy, oh man, he's the goods. He's legit. He's gonna be the next big running back.
When do you think he'll get drafted?
Like what pick?
Like what pick?
He'll be first round.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Probably late. Maybe
first round?
maybe middle, late. I'm saying maybe 15 to 20-ish because he's legit. Like, he is really freaking good.
Yeah, I seen. I was like, dang, this dude is like that.
When he gets to the league, man, he's going to be – whoever drafts him, he's going to be really good. So, yeah, man. Is there anything else? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
So, last week, I was trying to remember a topic, right, that I wanted to talk about. I finally remember what it was. So, this scum of a man, Brett Favre, he ripped. So, he allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly. He did it.
That's what the report said. He did it, though, because the text. I saw the text. This man took, it was like $20 million from like a welfare program, for
I thought it was 6.
low. Nah, the article I saw was like from USA Today. They said it was like up to like $20 million, bruh, from a welfare program for low income people, right?
In Mississippi,
and used it to to fund a new volleyball facility. I believe his daughter was playing at that college at the time. I believe it was. Come on, Brett Favre. And
he's always been a scumbag.
And nobody's talking about it. Like, there's barely anybody talking. Shannon Sharp is trying to get people, to notice. I think Terrell Owens is also. Dude,
This should be national media news, son.
This man needs
Y'all
to go.
seen what happened about when Mike Vick was fighting with them dogs and how it was on ESPN every day?
Brett Favre is a scumbag. He deserves to be in prison. He deserves all the lawsuits in the world that I think there's currently a lawsuit against him. Whoever it is that he needs to pay, they deserve whatever it is. He needs to be scolded. He needs to be punished for what he did, because that's not right, man. $20 million, bro. $20 million
In Mississippi. Mississippi's the poorest state in the country.
Bro, the governor was in on it too. The governor was giving him like game on how to do it. Like, it was in the text messages. Brett Favre, he was texting this one person, whatever, and one of the guys was like, yeah, the governor, he's down for it, and he was telling them, how to write it in a way. I think it was to a non profit organization, and he got the money, and they funded that little volleyball program, like for a new facility. That's just disgusting, bro. Like, I can't. Media do better. Please. Better. Good Morning America, CBS, all these news people that aren't even. This is not even really sports related.
This is a human rights issue.
Yeah, this should be national news. But if this was a black man, if this was like any other, if this was like Cam Newton, if this was Lamar Jackson, name any black QB you can name up right now, and I'm telling you, they will be in national news. And all these media people will be scolding them. Fox News, you name it. But when it comes to Brett Favre, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt because he's the darling. I remember John Madden, R.I.P. John Madden, he used to praise him all the time on television. So, yeah, it's just disgusting, man. I just hope that Brett Favre gets a fair punishment, because there's no way that he should be getting off like this, man. That's just crazy. So I think that was the file they wanted to talk about.
Yeah, nasty work.
Yeah, nasty work, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Let's talk about one little thing about the NBA. You see, Draymond Green said the owner should decide on Robert Sarver's.
Oh, breaking news! Robert Sarver is in the. He is trying to sell the team.
Good.
He is in the business of selling teams, so I'm happy about that. I'm glad, because it would have been bad if he would have stayed as the owner, because nobody in that organization would have been looking at him the same.
Right.
They weren't looking at it the same anyway. But now it's nobody respects him. Like, even Chris Paul, remember, he came out, he had a statement, even though he didn't really address racism, but he addressed misogyny mostly. He still was disappointed with Robert Saleh and his actions. LeBron James. When you get LeBron James coming out, then you already know something's bad happening.
When LeBron James speaks, something gonna get done, unless it's China.
I'm still disappointed that there wasn't more players speaking out. I would like more players to speak out, but it is what it is. I'm glad that he's deciding to sell the team, because we can't have somebody like that in the NBA. Misogynistic behavior, racist behavior, other stuff that he did as well. Can't have that in the NBA, especially as an owner. You have to condemn people like that, no matter your position. So I'm glad about that. So, yeah, Robert Saleh.
Sarver?
Sarver. I said Robert Saleh. Sorry, Robert Saleh. I didn't mean you, bro. Robert Sarver. Excuse me. So yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, follow the socials, hit the notification bell, and we're going to be posting more stuff. Just stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode, and peace.